The Gopi Gita in the Srimad Bhagavatam is one of the most moving sections where the Gopis' intense feelings of separation from Krishna are described. So the whole Bhagavatam is actually spoken in a mood of separation from Krishna. The Bhagavatam speaks of time when Krishna has departed from the world. The sages are feeling separation from Krishna, and that same mood when the Gopis are feeling separation from Krishna is talked about in the Gopi Gita. And the Gopis are saying in this verse, my dear Lord, when you go out every day for grazing, when you go out to graze the cows, and we can't see your beautiful face for a whole day. At that time, Triti Yugayate, and even one moment appears to be like Tvama Pashyatam. It appears to be like a millennia for it. It appears like a yuga for us. And even when you come back and we are able to see you, unfortunately at that time also there is no union, because our eyelids blink, and the blinking of the eyelids deprives us of your association. So while here at Kusum Sarovar, I was thinking that how there is such a beautiful legacy of devotion that is available for us to relish. Here inside this fort we have beautiful art which depicts the important incarnations of Krishna, intricately done, and this signifies how there was a whole culture of devotion where hundreds, thousands of artists came together to make magnificent works of art like this. So here we see the Kusum Sarovar, and even 500 years after it was made, it is still so majestically beautiful. And most of us throughout our lives we have to stay not so close. It's difficult for us to stay close to Krishna and his holy abode of Vrindavan. Just like the Gopis, they feel separated from Krishna when Krishna goes away. In our case, Krishna doesn't go away, we have to go away. We have so many of our worldly obligations because of which we can't see Krishna. We can't be there where Krishna is. And even more unfortunate is, just like for the Gopis, their eyelids blink and they can't see Krishna. The eyelids blinking is simply an involuntary action. But for us, actually, if we conceive our mind as having lids, even when we are with Krishna, our mind lids keep blinking. That means, even when we are beholding Krishna, our mind doesn't think of Krishna. Even when we are in front of the deities, we are thinking of so many other things. We are thinking, I didn't get enough sleep. We are thinking that, oh, it's so hot, it's so crowded. So, actually, we desperately need more than the emotion of bhakti, the process of bhakti. The emotion of bhakti will come and it will go at our sadhaka stage. That is not so steady, but it is the process of bhakti which will gradually make the emotion enriched. And Bhakti Samrit Sindhu and thereafter Ujjwal Neelamani, which are two very important devotional books written by Srila Rupa Goswami. There he describes that there is something called Uddipan. Uddipan means spiritual stimulus. So that which stimulates us to remember Krishna. So just as we have material sense objects which stimulate our remembrance of sense pleasures. So like that there are spiritual sense objects and that is called Uddipan. So anything that stimulates our remembrance of Krishna. And we need to have in our life as many Uddipan as possible. So when we come to holy places like Vrindavan, we come here to Kusum Sarovar, at that time, this is the Uddipan. It stimulates our thoughts towards Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada's great mercy that he and his followers have built temples and have created a whole cultural arrangement where there are so many Uddipans all over the world. And we can feel Krishna's remembrance, we can feel stimulated to feel his remembrance wherever we are in the world. So, what Srila Prabhupada has provided collectively, we have to cherish individually. We have to find out what is the Uddipan that stimulates our remembrance of Krishna. It may be just a verse, it may be kirtan, it may be some darshan of Krishna, some picture which we may see. It may be a particular devotee's association, their classes, their example. It may be the holy name of Krishna. It may be a particular song about Krishna. So whatever is the Uddipan that stimulates our remembrance of Krishna, we should see that Krishna is manifesting his mercy, his all attractiveness through that. So for me personally, this Kusum Sarovar is a very potent spiritual stimulus. So I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to Srila Prabhupada and the previous acharyas that by their mercy and by my spiritual master's mercy, I've had the opportunity to come to know of Krishna just to some small extent and to try to serve him in some small way. Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki
Jai,
Kusum Sarovar ki
Jai,
Vrindavan Dham ki
Jai,
I go there.
Hari Bol.